Were you in contact before now?
No, not today. But yeah, this is FacetiousCasm. We are here with Scarfinger down below, and
What's
to
up?
my right is the Blue Man Rule. We're waiting on a Meef. He might join, he might not. But let's get this.
Word.
All right, let's get it in.
So, what's been going on in you guys' life?
Man,
I'm gonna let Blue go first.
all right, that's cool. Man, just got back from a stick of football game, man. My son's first football game happened tonight, man. He didn't get a chance to play that much, and it was hot outside, man. But his team got destroyed, and just destroyed. But it was an event. I mean, it was cool. My brother came up and watched him. His oldest son, my oldest nephew, came up and watched him and everything. So I mean, it was cool, man. It was a nice little event, man. But outside of that, got my PC built last week, and I put it up on the show notes for last week for the show. It was my build is complete. And I sent Chase last week I sent you the actual build from PC Part Picker, so you know exactly what's in that bad boy, man. So yeah, I'm hype about that. And man, other than that, bro, tired, man. Tired. Spin class, all that stuff. It's just
you need to mod that thing to where you hit on, it does that THC noise.
Yeah. Man, I'll tell you, man.
I believe that's copyrighted.
It might be.
I think didn't Dr. Dre had to pay to have that on the Chronic 2001?
Probably. He probably did. He knew what he was doing.
I think he had to break up some bread for that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that ain't no joke, man. But yeah, man, happy to be here, kicking off, this is a true simulcast. Head nods to Rashani. But it's a true simulcast, Facetious and FacetiousCasm, all in one go. So I'm hyped about that. And playing and watching. We ain't there yet, though.
No, we ain't there yet, man.
We ain't there yet.
So what's going on in the Scarfinger's life?
Man, I'm tired.
Boy,
you always tired.
No, I'm always tired, but like it's kind of hard trying to balance. Like the balance of everything is just off. Like between work and home and being a father and making sure my kid is prepared for school and she's leaving this weekend to go back home and trying to make sure everything is all right. Trying to make sure that I have I do my part to raise a well-adjusted human. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's some work, bro.
And then trying to make sure that everything's straight, with my lady and all. It's just a lot, and I'm just tired, man. I was supposed to do some stuff for Jay for his forthcoming serialized podcast show.
Okay,
and I ain't make it yet, bruh. I have not made it, and I know he gonna be like, I'll give you extra time if you need it, bro. I'm gonna need that time. I'm gonna need all my time.
Already. He already calling it in.
I'm gonna need all my time.
Man.
So I'm leaving work early tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to get something done. The original plan was to go to Norfolk because there's a band battle tomorrow night. But Pooh Bear said she didn't want to go, and I ain't about to drive 2 hours if she don't want to go.
Right.
But
she gonna be there with you.
These nuts right here are good. Like
them nuts though?
These nuts right here, bro.
What's the peanut ratio? Because you have the mixed nuts. They better not be much peanuts in that. Because if I wanted peanuts.
No, this is a deluxe mixed nuts. I don't even know if there's any peanuts in here. Is it? I ain't seen very many.
Well, that's good, man.
Yeah, I always buy these from CVS when they on sale. Like, because if you don't buy them on sale, this don't like $8.
It's because of those cashews. Those cashews are like liquid gold, or not liquid, but.
But I'm gonna tell you, man, you should not eat too many of those at once.
Nut gold.
I shouldn't eat too many of what? I thought cashews were supposed to be good for you.
No, like all nuts have, they have the healthy oil in them, but they are higher in cholesterol than most things. So
cashews, they say cashews. I don't know if they got to be raw or not.
Pistachios and almonds are the best for you, though.
No. cashews. They say if you eat a handful of cashews, it is helpful for your mentals. You ain't got to worry about no Prozac.
Oh, really?
I read that somewhere. I can't tell you whether that's true or not.
Was that on TrueNews.biz?
TrueNews.biz.
Now we don't deal with fake news right here.
Silly, man. But yeah, so man, so Mike, I think I gotta buy my youngest a cell phone because he's playing football now. And we got to be able to contact him. So but what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna recycle my old cell phone that I had.
Okay.
That still works. That's on this network and everything. So I'm thinking about doing that. It's an old moto.
No, I got.
Tell him not to bring that junk on the field.
Oh no.
Yeah,
he should know better.
I got Poopy at Metro.
Okay.
Poopy on Metro.
Word up.
PCS or
yes.
Man,
she's on Metro. I paid $35, and I ain't got to worry about nothing. Well, actually, I don't even really pay it. I paid for the actual phone itself. Her mom, for the most part, pays the bill. So let me be honest about it.
Right.
We
used to have they used to have it here on T-Mobile for lines 1 through 4. You only pay $10 for each additional line. But he would be the 5th line, so it's $20. So there's that one. I'm not happy about that.
For really, T-Mobiles?
For real, dog. $20 for the 5th line.
For really, T-Mobiles?
Bruh. I'm like, I don't know what to do. My bill is already mad expensive.
Yeah.
So,
but if everybody's paying their own bill, a $20 bill is pretty good.
Everybody ain't paying their own bill.
Everybody ain't paying their own bill, though. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody ain't putting in the pot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody taking out of the dip, but ain't nobody putting in the avocados. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like your man's and them gonna be like, I got 5 on it.
Grab your phone, let's get key. You know what I'm saying? Like they be like, yo, man, that 5 gone by me. Basically, they like, I can't do it, dog. So, but yeah,
you gonna have to just walk around your house patting everybody's pockets.
You're like just squeezing the pockets, you could pat down and then you like rub down, but then you take the pocket and you squeeze a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta make sure. You gotta be careful though. Yeah. You gotta be careful,
right?
Because I seen a video on Facebook where my man, this brother was getting a pat down, and apparently he had a monster.
Oh, really?
That's
problematic.
They thought he had a weapon, and face down, boom, he has a weapon. Bam! It's just my dick, bro. Like that's pretty much.
I thought you meant he had a Monster Energy like in his pocket.
No. Now I did see a brother get arrested for no reason just because he had an Arizona iced tea, and the cop kept trying to say that he had a beer.
But that's a story to tell people. Be like, you know what? Cops arrested me because I had a weapon in my pants. You know?
Right.
Well, no, but these nuts, they want honey roasted, but it was these nuts nevertheless, and they're great.
The more you know.
But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
We listening.
There's moments in life that you want to just kind of capture mentally, so that you can remember these moments for the rest of your life.
Right.
That's happening to me right now, bro.
What's that? Like what?
For the past about week, my daughter has been playing Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, of course.
And as we speak,
right now,
she is currently at the Shadow Broker.
Nice. Oh, that's good,
bro.
Yeah,
baby, feel so. See, here's the only problem. One, I thought that one was too messed up, so I paid a couple bucks and I got Mass Effect Genesis, so we could skip the stuff. But of course, I mean, she has the attention span of a mayfly, so like she has no idea like what's going on.
Right.
What's really going on with these people? You know what I mean? Like she has zero idea what's actually happening. She's just playing through the game, and she's doing a lot of it on her own. And then like,
yes,
I get a message today. I'm at work, just chilling, and it pops up, and it's like, "Daddy, I'm stuck." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" It keeps telling me to use a heavy weapon on the barrels, but I don't. But I used all the weapons that I had, and it's not working. You're doing Kasumi's mission, aren't you?
Yeah.
Go to the tank that's on the other side of the room.
I need you to stop what you're doing. I need you to go to
go to the tank.
Right.
Just calm down. We got this.
Listen to me.
Go to the tank.
Walk her through that.
Now, I will say, she's 10.
Right.
So at the end of it all, she won't be certified.
Okay.
She won't be certified, and that's it. You know, because she's playing on casual.
Right.
So she's not gonna be certified.
Okay. So you're gonna have to run her back through it again later. She's gonna have to run back through it again later.
She's gonna have to go back. But man, it's just like it's weird, right? And I put this on Facebook. So anybody that follows my Facebook, you've heard me say this before. She'll never quite understand what it means to me to have her play my favorite game.
Right.
And I won't say it because I don't want her to have unfair. Yeah, I don't want her to have like an unfair expectation, like you're playing my favorite game. I want you to do well, like that type of thing. It's just the fact that she's doing it. It's just like the fact that she's playing it means that much already. Right. So it's just kind of a thing, and I'm really excited about it. Like I'm more excited than I probably should be, but like you're actually playing through my favorite game.
Yeah.
But see, here's the problem.
Hold on. You got Meef in the building.
Yeah, Meef's in the building. Nobody care about me. Nobody care about me.
I know.
Split. No, I need Meef around for this. Come on back.
There you go.
Okay. No, all right. So we get to Meef in a second. But here's the thing. Like she, you know, just the idea that she's a young lady and she's trying to come to grips with like the things in life that come with being a young woman. She refuses to go near anything that has anything to do with sex. Right. So like there's like stuff that she kind of messed up on, and it's just like, yo, you need to try to holler at Kelly. So you know, so when you invite her up, y'all kind of have a good time, and she'll feed your fish. But she ain't do that. She ain't do that. So now ain't nobody to feed the fish. The fish died, and then she blamed me for it. because I took over as something that was too hard for her, and then I went on to the next thing without going back and feeding the fish.
Oh, okay.
That's my fault because I ain't
Meef
feeding the
with
fish.
Hyper X on his head, man. I see you, Meef.
With the red.
Yeah, I see you.
I actually got these from Captain Mike M. Former gamers in beta, now bad fodder figures.
I got these from Captain Mike M too, man.
Yeah.
We got Captain Mike headphones.
Yeah, he's hooking folks up left and right. He's
because Captain Mike
some Astros if anybody needs some.
Yeah.
You just go volunteer all his headphones, like
no, I mean I paid for them, but I mean I'm just saying, like, you want a good price on some Astros, he'll probably hook you up.
More than likely, yeah, he will. He was like, look, gamers and betas done. He's like, I'm out. And he just started selling everything. Yeah. He sold a mic. He sold everything.
You get a headphones. He's up in here.
Exactly, man.
Sweet. Like, I know you're in another state, but look under your chair.
Look under your chair. What?
How did you? You know what? I don't even want to know. Yeah, you're like a mouse.
Word, how does get here, bro?
Right, for real.
Are you secretly Santa Claus?
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
the
Captain
iPhone, Mike.
Grabbed his shoe. Oh, he's silly.
But me, what's going on, dog? Like we kind of was just talking about like what's happening, and then we kind of started going into some other things, but we ain't really get that far. So what's going on with you, dog?
Shoot, man. So I don't know if y'all caught the latest Everyday Gamers, but
Yeah,
I broke my hand at the beach. So that was fun. So I've been dealing with that, but I went this past Tuesday, got some more x-rays, and they're like, all right, as long as you don't bang it on something or do any more handstands, you should be good. Won't need surgery to put like screws in or plate in. And so I just gotta let that heal up and I'll be all right.
You ain't gotta wear no cast or nothing?
I've got a splint that I wear most of the time. I don't have to wear it like at night or if I'm doing something that, is basic. I mean, if I break my hand podcasting, I got bigger problems.
Yes.
I mean, okay, so here's how you could do that. All right.
I don't talk with my hands like you do, Scar.
But what if
and also you did that and just
what if
right?
What if we were sitting here doing a podcast and we started talking about our favorite movies and someone mentioned Grease. I know white people love Grease. So like the best part of Grease is the dance contest with the hand job. Like the hand, like you can't even get your hand job on right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's taking a risk. I mean, I wouldn't be on here if it wasn't a risk,
I mean, hey, look at him living dangerously.
That's right.
Guessing on two podcasts at once.
I know, right?
Meefin your way through life. Right. Trademark. But all right. So okay. So I have not heard the show yet. I'm way behind on podcasts because I can't.
I was listening to it today. Az was telling me he was bitching about him trying to go do some ropes courses, man. And he was so he got into the middle of a zip line. And he was like, I didn't jump off, like I didn't time it right. He was like, so I found myself.
Yeah, it goes like this. So he got about 3/4 and then kind of went back here.
Right to the hard part.
He had to, do this.
Have you guys seen the meme with Elon Musk? Yeah. To where he's on the zip line and he's like totally unimpressed looking. It was like, okay, Elon, this is a zip line. And he's
I have seen that.
And the humans, they like this.
They like this. Yeah, that's funny.
And I shall like it too. So that's
I'm the type that's like
Eric.
I ain't about to put my life on the line for none of this. Like, you know what I mean? Like a zip line never sounds like a good idea unless I absolutely have to. Like
I figured something out though. Listening to the one that Chase's wife was on. Scar, you're kind of like the Black Eric because you expect everyone to like have heard and understand and be familiar with all the references that you are.
Right.
Eric's the same way. He's like, have y'all heard of this game that came out yesterday that no one's played? It's like, no, Eric, we haven't heard of that game. Scar's the same way. He's like,
no. That is
you don't know that
from Game Enthused.
Song?
Yeah, it
is. Aaron from Game Enthused. That is him for real. My man plays and listens to some obscure stuff, and you're just like, bruh, what is you talking about right now? He's way more of that than I am. I got a little bit of that though.
For pop culture, you have a lot of that though. So for pop culture, yeah.
It's like Usher's second album, the 3rd track. Come on, guys.
Come on, man.
Confessions is a classic, bro. What is you?
There you go.
Actually, I think the third album is 8701. I think.
Yeah.
Which is dope, nevertheless. It's still
okay. Black AZ.
Black AZ. Black ass. That's what we're gonna start calling Mike. Black.
Word. Show title.
No, Blazy.
I'm gonna need everybody on the right side of my screen not to call me a black ass.
It's valid. It's valid.
We're not monkeying around here.
I still think that Blazy's better.
Blazy. I'll take it. Blazy. That's a show title. Somebody better write that down because I ain't doing show titles today.
Y'all started getting into all that vape discussion about mods and tanks, and I was just, it was like when I listened to Tap the Craft, I'm just like, okay, Denny.
Okay, so here's what had happened. The show was supposed to end, and then he was like, Amber wanted to ask you some questions, and I'm like, okay. And then I just kind of kept it running. The show was supposed to have ended already, but
I got you.
Yeah, so I think at some point we want to do something separate for that. Maybe some sort of video type deal. I really do want to get into more of that, but I know it has to be separate from the normal podcast.
Yeah, I thought that Jack of all trades would work for YouTube, but it really doesn't. Like, because people will come for vape, or they come for paintings, or they come for music. They're not going to come for all of it, you know?
Yeah,
they're just going to
I started another YouTube. I haven't put anything on it yet, but I started another YouTube for the paintings because I don't think like the gaming content and all of that other stuff that I have on YouTube really appeals to the painting people. You know what I mean? Like in the most views that I have on my YouTube all come from my marching band videos.
Yeah.
Where I just happened to go to a thing and pulled out my phone, recorded a video, and just uploaded it. And those are the most watched videos I have. So like I don't know whether I gotta seprate that too.
You.
He said all the views were you.
You just watch them over and over.
Right.
No, not I ain't watching my own stuff over and over again. I will say, I did find something today. I found something today. There's this band. And they're called the No BS Brass Band. Bruh, they are so dope. Like, so dope. Like, for real dope.
And they're talented.
Yeah, I shared a video earlier today because my man's in them, who's a band director, he posted it. So it's not a marching band, but they are playing instruments. And it's just, I mean, they're really dope. And then I went to their website and I found out they're from Richmond. I'm like, they're right here. And I had no idea they're from right here.
And they were selling CDs for $10 on the video. $10.
No, bro. All their stuff is on Google.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, I might, if I actually go to a show, which the only show that they have in Richmond in the foreseeable future is on the 8th, and I doubt that I'm gonna make it there on the 8th when I just found out about y'all today. But I mean, I might support if I go out to a show or something. I might get a little something, but I will say the same song that I shared. The album version doesn't sound as good to me. I like the live version a whole lot better. So it's just one of those things.
Sure.
All right, so I got a white question for y'all.
Okay.
Is the origin of My Man's in Them from that DMX CD where he's like, because
that's when everybody started saying it. It's New York slang. It's New York.
Okay. That's the first time I heard of it.
Yeah. Okay. It was already New York slang, but that's when everyone else started saying it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You are correct.
Word. I got a little culture.
There you go.
You'll get there, bud.
Yeah. We're here. Right. Word.
I'm Scar's beard.
Damn. So. Well, I'm always said, like, Scar's my anger translator. Like, you know, because he says a lot of the stuff like I probably can't put it on social media. So
right. You know, we serve in church and stuff. Like there's a lot of things we can't say.
Y'all care about y'all souls.
Mike and yours. You know what? It's not just
we do. We care about yours too. It's just you're quick to be like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it go today. So there it is.
But you won't lose your job. You're not working for Disney, sir.
Well, see, I don't have any like really crazy tweets that are like racist or sexist that would like really get me fired from anywhere. It's just like I'm quick to point out what I think is obvious, but I'm trying not to go that far, and I try not to go that far. I just even when I have people on my timelines all day every day, they go hard at your boy 45, and I'm just kind of like I just don't really like to do. I don't think he was qualified for the job. I'm just gonna leave it there.
See, when
I'm
you're
not
21,
really gonna go that hard.
When you're 21, you'll be like going hard about, you know, because you're figuring out yourself and who you are, and then you get angry because other people aren't like who you are. But once you get, you know, past 30, you're just like, you know what? I'm just play some video games.
Right. Yeah.
You say that, but I know a lot of 30-plussers that are still not there.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Like a lot of the people that we talk about that still do like dumb stuff like the console war, like a lot of them are like 40. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's a lot of grown ass men that out here just doing stuff like, what is wrong with you? Like, when are we gonna grow out of this? Like, there's still grown ass men right now that are going, oh, y'all Xbox players want to play Spider-Man. Like we can't. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm an adult. I have a job. Like, if I really wanted to play Spider-Man, I could just buy a PS4. Like, I have a job. You do know this, right? Like, if this is something that I really would like to do, I could just go buy one of those things, right?
But they don't have a job. So they think, and they don't have a life.
No. The people that said
hear
this
that,
are adults.
Right. The people say that they grown, they got kids, they got family.
Just because you're grown and you got kids don't mean you have anything better to do than the rage on Twitter about consoles.
Well, you're right. They don't have anything better to do. Whereas we do have better things to do than waste time doing that mess.
Yeah, bro, I'm too tired for all that. Like, bro, life is real out here. Like, I ain't got time to be like caping up for Sony or Microsoft. Fuck out of here. Like, no. Like, there's no need. Like, why would I do this? Why do I need to cape up for why do I need to cape up for either of these companies that don't care about me at all?
Right.
Yeah, man, I got things to do, man. I just listened to a podcast, an NPR podcast about horseshoe crabs.
Horseshoe crab.
But I'm behind on Everyday Gamers, guys. Sorry.
I am not behind on Everyday Gamers.
I am behind.
I am caught up.
How can you get behind? How can you get behind on Everyday Gamers when there's only an episode every month?
There's two.
Except you record one night a month, and then Eric deletes the recording of the second episode, and you have to re-record again.
See, Blue gets it.
Yes. I think Blake did a good job, man.
Yeah.
Blake's a cool dude. I like Blake.
All right, so a little podcast exclusive for YouTube. Well, I guess you three. Sorry.
And everybody.
Sorry, Chase. Is that on that last show that we did? Like, I ate some like bad ranch dressing or something like that. Oh. So every time that you hear me like quiet for about a minute and a half, I was running to the bathroom and throwing up.
Bro,
throwing up. Oh, you got food poisoning off that bad.
During the game night, bro.
It was one of those things where like I'd throw up and I'm like, all right, I'm good. I'd come back and I'd be like, yeah, I heard about that or something.
And you sit down for a minute, you're like, this ain't going right.
Yeah,
you're like,
minutes later, it's like, be right back. So.
Man,
so that
happened to me during the game night that Chase was live streaming. And I must have had some cheese or something, and the lactate didn't work that day. But nothing happened until that game started.
That was the one to where you took all the laxatives and you didn't poop for like a week, and then all of a sudden it happened there in Kindle Floor.
Exactly.
What's up, Ron? Ron Block is out there, man. Sorry.
What's up, Ron Block? I see you, dog.
Yeah, he out here watching, man. What's going on, player? Sorry, man. I just now noticed it in the chat. That's on me.
Which I didn't notice it because
YouTube.
Let me reconnect.
There's like 4 different chats, so
yeah, my YouTube. Yeah, he's Chase is streaming. I gave him my stream key. He's streaming out to out to mine to the usual. So yeah, as well as you guys. So should all be happening.
Yeah, there's gonna be some consolidation soon. Like, we're gonna try to get all of the ScarCasm Geeks Gone Raw stuff in one place. That's gonna take a little bit of time. There's gonna be some rebranding. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
You know,
It's so hot right now.
Let me bring up your chat real quick.
I'm gonna get that one too.
Yeah, because I there it is. There we are.
Yep.
There we is.
Yep, that's it.
All right, we got it. Pop out. There we go. Got him, Coach. Matter of fact,
I was here on time. What is this mess? Where are you at? I said 8:30.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know. I said where you at.
Anybody tell me nothing.
You're you're not Eastern, are you?
No,
he's Central. Yeah, he's Central.
Well, that's my bad.
I was very clear about my availability. I'm just saying.
Well, I did say 9 p.m. EDT.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So what happened to Chase? Did you change something, man? Because now it just says sarcasm on my screen. Don't show anything.
I did. I'm just bringing up. I'm just bringing up the chat, and I didn't want everyone to see me like messing
to see you putting in the work. Okay.
Yeah.
Word up. He putting in the work. But yeah, man. All right. So what's up with So you went already, Meef? Mike went.
I've been playing games. I don't know if y'all talked about that yet.
No, that's what we about to roll to.
Yeah, we about to get up in there.
We just gonna skip Chase.
Bogus. I thought everybody went but here too. Yeah,
no, I think he was being facetious. Oh,
Brandon.
Once we got back from our, did anybody hear anything? Anyway,
crunch.
Well, once we got back from
my bad.
From our little trip or whatnot, I don't know if I don't think I said this on the last podcast, but I blew out a tire on the way back.
Ooh.
And I stopped on the side of 401 and drove for a little bit, and there was this little mom and pop restaurant, so I changed my tire to my spare there. So I didn't have the money to get a new tire, so I just drove the other car, and today I went up to Walmart. I normally go to Just Tires, and here's the weird thing. There's tread everywhere except for one spot.
Oh.
Like the whole tire, and all of a sudden it just evens out in one spot like there's a dip. And I'm like,
did it sit a while?
No. Like, how in the world does that happen? Other than, only thing I can think of is in the end of 2016, I hit a deer. And and my mom was like, "Hey, take it to take it to my cousin's place." And I was like, "Okay." So I took it there, and everything was good. You know, it felt like the alignment was good. I could take my hand off the wheel, and it goes straight. And and all of a sudden,
it's like, I'm Tesla up in this biz.
and then
take that, Elon.
And then all of a sudden, my right front blew out, and I was like, "What the crap?" And
your right foot, your right tire.
Yeah, and then so I got that changed out, and then a little later in the year, and these tires are all less than like 2 years old. They're like a year and a half old.
They should still be under warranty, bro.
Right, and so I got that one on my little insurance thing or whatever. It's like road hazard or whatever. The second one, it blew out, and then not that long afterwards. And then I noticed a whoop, 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 and people were like, I noticed that, but every time I looked at it, it's fine. It's, you know, got pressure and everything. And then when it blew out, I noticed it had that dip. So that was the whoop, whoop, whoop sound. So I had 3 tires go out in the like past couple of years.
You thought it was just your doom metal.
Yeah.
With the wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. Yeah, my resonation. There's no roars. It's all psychedelic. There's no roars, Scar.
I just like doing that.
He thinks that all metal is death metal. He's just uninformed.
I didn't know about all the different
almost
kinds
called
of
you
metal.
ignorant. He almost said it. He was this close.
I ain't know nothing about all these different types of metal until I met you. Like, what I look like caring about metal? Like, do I look like I care about metal?
You look like a person that might like music. Different people of all colors and creeds can like whatever music they want, Scar.
Except country.
Except country. Mother, father, country.
Here's the thing, though. I've said it before.
Okay,
country has the best vocalists in the world. Like they have some of the best vocalists in the world. Like as far as harmonizing, holding a note, and sounding, making a pure note.
But it's wasted on country ass music.
Now that I concur with. Like that is 100% true, man.
Have y'all seen the Bo Burnham special? I think it's his latest one.
Pandering?
Yeah, the country and talking about pandering and like
what
blue jeans, cold beer. It's like you gotta check off the list.
Yeah, my girl likes
up.
my girl likes country music, and I just don't get it. Like I don't like there's a difference, right? There's country music and then there's modern country. Modern country all sounds like they really like Chris Brown's music and they just change the instruments.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Throw in that slide guitar.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those modern country songs sound like they could have been Chris Brown songs. All you need to do is make the music electronic instead of a slide guitar, and
and beat up a woman, and you got it.
Well, they probably already do.
Word, man. That's what we doing right now.
I mean,
that's what we doing.
Low blows
that's
for sure.
He's scratching.
But here's the thing. A little bit. Let's back up a little bit.
He did kind of try to push Rihanna out of a car. I'm just saying.
Right.
I mean, for real. Like
she could have been trying to change the radio to country music.
We still never quite knew why. Because like she had like bites and stuff. Like who bites somebody? Like that was my
I'm a grown man. Like, I ain't about to bite nobody, bro.
Exactly. Why do you need to bite your girl? Like what part makes you need to bite your girl? I don't understand it.
Just walk away. Your dentist would say, just walk away. It's not worth it.
And like he really gave her the beats. But then he performed at the BET Awards, a Michael Jackson tribute, and he was all was forgiven.
Yep.
She can sing and dance, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or play football.
It's valid.
I mean, the way he dances, you could tell that he has like supreme body control. He would probably be the ultimate wide receiver.
Bogus.
The ultimate, like, bro.
I'm just thinking phrasing.
Well, anyway, my tires.
I danced around it a little bit.
Anyway,
I danced around it a little bit, but I just
so my tires on the side of the road.
Yeah. But no, I mean just for reference, like I'm gonna be a tight end.
Okay.
But here's the weird thing. Is I didn't think about it, but I go back to Just Tires after that tire, right? Those are the same tires I bought.
Damn, we still talking about them tires?
You would think that after I hit a deer and my shit's scraping on tires, that I'd have some new tires. But they were the same ones I bought.
This is why we don't let chicks talk.
I think they fucked me over. They fucked me over, Meef.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, your tires should probably still be under warranty, man. If you got a nice, because I think mine are under warranty for like 4 years.
But yeah,
and I got a lifetime replacement from the shop that put them on. So, yeah, man.
I just went to Walmart because theirs was like $40 and Just Tires was like 60.
So Chase could write a country song about them tires. I tell you.
Right, I think so. I think he got the first verse.
Them tires.
Now you got somebody.
He ain't got a red pickup though.
That is a problem.
I used to have a beige pickup.
Word.
Right.
But I did have a hardcore band sticker on the back, so it's a little bit not as country.
Maybe.
Just right in the middle of the back window just said terror.
Hey yo, you know what? That reminds me of something. Are we as adults supposed to grow out of putting stickers on the back of our cars? Like I thought we were past this, and then I be meeting some old people that like have like stickers, and I'm like, why did you just put stickers on your car?
It's like a sine wave, like you start, when you get your license, and it's like, oh, I got my Oakley, I got my Buck, I got my Buck Hunter and all that, and then you kind of like get out of it, and you're in that phase where it's like, hey, don't even tell everybody where I bought this car. I'm not a billboard.
Right.
And then you get a little older, towards that retirement age, and it's like, I need to let everybody know how many grandkids I have.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, why do we do this? Why do we do this?
Right. But before you
here's the thing. I don't have
Yeah.
any stickers on my car now, but when I was younger, I did. But I did go from like, oh, I have to put every band that I like on my car, to like, there's a difference in having a bunch of bumper stickers all over your car where you can't even see out the back window, and maybe have one stylistically placed sticker that like actually fits in with the color scheme of the car.
So you've narrowed it down to coexist, and you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my coworkers has a gloriously faded, almost all the way out Confederate flag sticker on the side of her car.
Bless her heart. So the guy in my neighborhood that had the guy in my neighborhood
call it faded glory.
But she's not the one. She's not the one that defends it the most. That's one of my other coworkers.
So I got two things.
She's like a staunch defender.
Yeah, I think the whole thing with that, like, you don't really see many other countries like repping for, you know, the people that they like. But I think that the whole thing is that maybe it's just because they think X's look cool. Like if they were from like Sweden or something, what's the one that has?
Then why don't they use the blacked out one that's on the Stankonia cover? You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, how many of those
the blacked out
that like that flag actually know what the hell Stankonia means?
There's your Blazy reference. There's your Blazy.
I actually want one of those Stankonia flags. I was wanting
You're
one.
proving my point. Thank you.
I did that one specifically for you.
Right. Now
everybody knows about Stankonia.
I'm Googling it right now.
So think about before they get to the grandkids age, though, that sticker. Remember when I was saying, you know, kids in this piece? Like they gotta let you know they got kids up in here.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to drive right.
Yeah, but if it's not like the only time that's acceptable is on like a minivan.
Or an SUV or CUV.
A minivan-ish SUV.
Right. But you see it all the time. You see it all the time, man.
Yeah, but I thought we were past that. But apparently in the last few weeks I've seen some stuff. Like, bruh. I've seen like I seen. Did I tell y'all about the Trump and the bee sticker? Okay, so
I don't recall.
I'm not gonna tell the whole story, but I went. I was helping my girl park her sister's car at the airport for her sister when she came back from, you know, a trip. So she parked beside this car, and this car had a Trump 2020 sticker, and it said "Keep America Great Again." And right beside that Trump 2020 "Keep America Great Again," "Keep America Great" sticker. I
was confused about the again.
Yeah. It just sounds right? Like, it don't sound right. Like,
keep it great
in like
Kaga.
regular English, it doesn't sound right. But maybe to the average Trump supporter, "Keep America Great Again" sounds like a good damn slogan. But right beside that sticker was another one about saving the bees. Now I'm not like super political, you know.
You said that last show and the show before that.
But I do know that if you really want to save the bees, then you probably shouldn't be campaigning for the dude that taking all the money away from the EPA.
Dude, I had some honey the other night. They said it was called Killer Bee Honey. And I was like, I didn't think killer bees made honey. And I was like, okay, I'll try this. And I put it in my mouth. I was like, this is pretty good. And I was like, holy shit, oh my God. And it was like going through my sinuses. That was honey infused with Carolina Reaper.
Oh, nice.
Nah, son.
Nope. That's all the nope.
It won't really that hot to my mouth, but it went through my sinuses like wasabi.
Okay.
Oh my
God.
God.
That's cool that they didn't tell you that beforehand.
If I'm buying something and it has killer bees on it in any way, shape, or form, and it ain't got nothing to do with Wu-Tang, I'm out.
See, Blazy.
I thought you were gonna say Anthrax.
Here's your reference.
Here's your side.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. You're
good.
All right, are we gonna talk about what we've been playing?
Yes. What is Meef been playing?
Dude, I've been playing a bunch of stuff with the kids. Trials Fusion was free on Games with Gold at one point, or maybe it was on sale, and we fired it up randomly, and we've been having a blast with it.
That's a great game.
And what's funny is, and I mentioned this on Everyday Gamers, like my two boys, 9 and 4, play it completely different. My 9-year-old is trying to like beat all the courses, get gold, silver, bronze medals and stuff. 4-year-old, he just jumps off a ramp and hits the Y button, bails, and like ragdolls down, and like sees how hard he can hit the ground or whatever, and thinks it's hilarious.
That's
and
exactly
he'll do that for, like,
when I listen to that, I was like, oh my goodness, that's exactly what my son does. He loves. Yeah. He'll hit the Y button.
Wasn't there a Sony game like that? It's I think it was an early
No Danger.
No. There was an early PS3 game, I believe, that was about crashing and ragdolling and all that kind of stuff. It was like some I'm gonna try to find it. Y'all talking?
Yeah, but because there's a little number for when you're playing Trials that you're supposed to get that number as low as possible. That's your retries. He'll be like on like 40 retries because he's like, look at him bouncing. I'm like, yes, this is like the 40th time I've seen him bounce.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, hey, you do you, man. But they both have been playing a lot of Roblox, which that's one of those.
Yeah, I don't think it was Skate, man.
Pain is the game that I was talking about. Pain.
Okay,
oh, okay. Yeah. Like those kind of Minecraft Sims games that,
yeah,
that's just not for me. But they love some Roblox. But you got to be careful because,
microtransactions.
No,
not even that. I got that disabled.
No, they can walk into a room by accident and there's two, characters just banging it out right there.
We haven't run into that specifically.
Well, Scar tell you.
Luckily, my daughter loves it, but luckily my daughter's a snitch. She'll back out that joint with the quickness and be like, "Report."
What game are you talking about again?
Roblox.
Oh yeah, I don't allow Aiden to play Roblox at all.
Yeah, and so my 4-year-old, like, if he does something that's like survive the earthquake, it's like, all right, cool, whatever. But like, I'll go in the kitchen, come back, and he's playing something that's like Slender Man Murder Elevator, and I'm like, no, we need to not play this one. So
because it's like when people were like when Bethesda was talking about or not even Bethesda, when whatever that Media Molecule was talking about dreams, everyone make their dreams come through. Yeah, you know what their dreams are is making a bunch of dicks. That's what you're gonna get, man.
Yeah, primarily, that's what's gonna happen.
Basically,
that's what's gonna happen.
So we just gotta keep a close eye on that. And as far as as far as what I've been doing, like Destiny, finished up their Solstice event, so that was fun. And they're about to come out with Forsaken, and I'll probably be playing a lot of that. But I know Detroit Slasher was mentioned on Open Forum Radio, like with all the stuff that has come out recently with Far Cry 5, like the DLCs and new modes and stuff, that he was wanting to get back into that. And I need to get back into that too, because I basically got 90% through the story and then kind of hopped over to Destiny to do some timed events and stuff. So I just need to get back into Far Cry. But
so did people actually get over that protest? One day protest in that game?
I don't know.
Never mind. It's not a game that I play. I just know that a lot of people was mad because it was America.
Yeah.
America.
It's super fun. And y'all gave me crap last week about, having the bear like maul people, but they're all like bad guys. So it's not like
they're bad bears.
Murdering. I'm not like, sicking them on the innocent villagers. Just like taking out the cult guys. So.
Right. Oh.
Y'all go ahead.
All right. That's funny.
The bad guys.
Go ahead, Blue.
All right. So while Meef is away, bro, I've been back into The Witcher 3.
Word.
It is legit. It's absolutely legit.
Well, you say you was gonna do that when you got your PC up anyway.
We knew that was coming, and man, it looks so good. It runs so smooth. The Witcher 3 is probably the greatest game this generation's. Period. I think it defined this generation. Had needed to. Yeah, I think it did, bro. From tight story writing to some of the best side quests in any game. Scalability looks great. it's just a jam. So
I mean,
I've been playing some of that.
Something needed to define this generation.
Something outside of microtransactions, and DLC packs and battle royale. So been playing some of that, and what else have I been playing? I've been playing something else. Oh, Darksiders 2. I'm still trying to get through that remastered edition. It's taking me a little bit. But that's actually good.
Edition.
Man, yeah, the definitive edition. Yeah, man. That thing. But here's the thing: you play it and you realize those controls are dated as hell. Like you play it and you realize that it was really, really hard to lock on. Like you gotta actually like click in the right analog stick to like zoom in and get your reticle on, and then you gotta move it around then to lock on. I'm like, oh no, this is not what's hiding these streets be. So it's kind of dated. So I mean, that is what it is. I've been trying to watch movies though, but I really hadn't had a chance to play as much as I wanted to. But those are the majority of the things that I'm playing. But I am gonna get into. I'm trying to wrap up. I'm trying to get into Persona 5 again, because I just hit a real difficulty curve, and so I'm gonna try to get into that. And I think I'm gonna get the Spider-Man, man. Like I want to talk about Spider-Man because I think that game is interesting. I think I'm gonna get this Spider-Man. I'm gonna get this.
Why?
Because both my boys really want to play it. Honestly, both my boys really want to play that game.
Arcana said this generation in a nutshell is Fortnite and loot boxes.
I like Fortnite. I've been playing some of that.
Fortnite and loot boxes.
Yeah, that kind of
loot boxes. That kind of wraps it up. And like I said, battle royale. So I mean, that's Fortnite, right? That's what Fortnite is popular on. It's battle royale, which is Jack from PUBG pre-release because they realized how good.
How you let, like, wasn't there like a lawsuit or something at some point? Like they just jacked their whole steeds. It was like, you know what? We gonna jack your whole steeds, and you know what we gonna add? Building stuff that was already in our game, but we build some stuff.
So you can only hide behind cover. We can make cover. Like it was one of those, and I was like, ooh. That's just still in the complete business model. But
I think that's the biggest deterrent for people to get into Fortnite is because they see these like professional Twitch people that get on there and build like mansions, skyscrapers that go to the heavens. But like in 99% of the games that the normal person plays, like you might build a wall or a ramp or something, but it's not all that mess that the pros do. Yeah. So it's never been a deterrent to me. And like with their business model, like you pay $10 to get the little battle pass, and if all you want to do is like complete fun little challenges, which is what me and Meef do, you can do that. You don't have to be like the best or anything like that, and we have a ton of fun with it.
What I mean, I'm glad you guys like it. It's just not something that's for your boy.
Here's the thing about us, man. We're always about, things might not be exactly what we like, but it's always good to see that someone's having fun with it. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, I hope the new Call of Duty is trash. I hope it's good, so the people that like Call of Duty will have a good time. You know what I mean? That's just like being bitter for the sake of bitter,
It depends.
I just don't get battle royale. I don't get why. You know what I mean?
What they need to do is have a battle royale movie or game that's actually like based on the movie.
I think that ship has sailed. That ship is like there's no reason to do it now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I don't know. Not about battle royale, but I'm thinking more about.
I tried to watch the movie and then realized I had to read, and I was like, you know what? Nah,
I'm out of here. Now, what interests me though is the that Battlefield 5 is getting Battlefield 5 is delayed. That's what's interesting. That it's delayed 1 month to November to get out that busy October, but also that the rumor is to entice people to pre-order that they are going to remaster Battlefield Bad Company 2. Yeah,
not a bad idea. I mean,
it's not bad.
It works. See, the thing is, it's not a bad idea, but people want.
I'll put the link in the chat.
Bad Company 3.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
But, I mean, if the remaster comes with Vietnam, then I might be in.
But no. With EA, you gotta be careful with what you wish for, because that's how we ended up with Andromeda.
I liked Andromeda.
I did too, but I mean, I have recently restarted Andromeda.
Did you start it again, Mike? You said you were gonna stop, bro.
I did.
Have you played anything besides the Vanguard?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Actually, he changed
because you can adjust your profiles while you're doing it, and every time I play, I do a new game plus, so I have like tons of points to put into other stuff. I mean, I do a little bit of Vanguard. I did a little bit of Adept, and I did a little bit of the tech stuff. I never went full soldier because soldier is boring to me. Like that's just kind of boring. Like I want to be able to throw people around,
but when I was when I was playing Mass Effect 2, I did play soldier at one point with but if you're going with soldier and you have massive or biotic teammates that you can make it to where you can control them and stuff, you still pretty much have those powers, and you have the ability to to slow time and stuff like the stuff that
I don't control my teammates. I let them do their thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I do. I gotta give them directions.
I trust them.
Yeah, because I know that. Oh man, I need some some what is it? Overload right now, and all of a sudden, oh shit, she's already used it. You know what I mean? I really needed that.
Like, but also remember, at this point, like I have no reason to play it on a hard level. Like I Nepo Mass Effect at this point. Like there's, I'm here for the story. I'm not here to have to mow down people. Like really, like do a whole lot of extra stuff.
Yeah, but
last time I played 3, I played on narrative. I played Andromeda on narrative, and it was way too easy. But you know what? I just wanted to get through it.
But your soldier's pretty cool if you actually get into it, because you have the slowdown time. You have all these different types of ammo that has like warp ammo and cryo ammo, and it's pretty cool if you actually stick with it.
Okay, but that's it for you, boy. I ain't been playing nothing else, really.
Cool, man.
Were you finished what you were playing?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna briefly mention Fortnite, but I covered it with Blue stuff. So other than that, that's about all I've been doing.
All right. What about
you,
Scar?
I'll go last.
Oh, you go last. Yeah, man. I've been playing Tales of Berseria.
Told you. Yeah. I knew something off the wall was coming. Like
it's a good game, bro.
Yeah, it is actually really good. I played good. Like 4 hours of Tales of Zestria, and I wanted to like it. I just didn't, and at some point I'll get back into it. But Tales of Berseria seems a lot more interesting, as in the character and story and stuff.
Yeah,
and the fighting is like super good.
Yeah.
Like
it really is.
You still go into like a battle like a regular JRPG, but once you're in there, you're just like X X Y B B B A. It's like a fighting game almost. It's pretty awesome. And then that came in the Humble Bundle, so I got that and Sniper Elite 4 for $12.
Not bad.
That's a good deal, man. That's a good deal.
So yeah, I was playing that, and I jumped in a little bit of the Actually, that's all I've really been playing, man. I just looked at my Steam to see. Oh, Destiny 2. I was playing some Destiny 2 with my brother, but
on what platform?
Xbox. I just got it on Xbox.
Nice.
So but
you heard it's coming to PlayStation Plus for free, right?
Yeah. I already got it on PlayStation, so I'm actually thinking about getting.
Oh, that's some bull! I already got it on PlayStation.
Right.
But the cool thing, it's actually kind of neat on
it.
What they're doing is that it's coming free on PlayStation Plus the month that the new DLC comes out. So you get the game for free, and then all you have to get is the DLC.
Yep, they got bundles on that, but I think if you want like the DLC up to now and Forsaken, it's probably like 60 to 90 or something.
Oh my goodness! See, that's a model that I can't get behind, bro. I can't keep paying you for this game.
You can't get behind. I am definitely a Destiny apologist. Here's the thing.
Okay, but Blue, it would be different if it was Witcher.
I am
not really.
I'm not Anthony Alex.
Oh, so you didn't buy Witcher DLC, Blue?
I did. I bought it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but I bought a season pass and it covers all their DLC.
Okay.
And the shortest DLC they release is longer than the entire single player of Destiny 2. So that
yes, but in Destiny, people compare it.
That was his low key say song,
right?
Say song.
People compare it to like other MMOs, which is not a complete MMO. But people are like, oh, and WoW, like we have like content like all the time. Like this is like I've just played how many hours you put in Destiny 2? Oh no, like 120, and you're okay. You put in like 120 hours, and you're complaining that there's no content. Okay, and then also, like in a game like that, you're paying monthly, man. You're like, if you add up the DLC that you're getting for WoW, the monthly charges is a lot more than you're paying for Destiny a year. So, like, if I got the new DLC or the new main DLC that's coming out in September, and the pass to get whatever it's going to cover me for the next year, it's like $70. But if that same thing was for WoW, it would be like in the $200 of how much it's going to cost for a year. People want everything for freaking free, man.
I don't know, man. I mean, I hear where you're coming from, and it's a different model that really console consumers aren't used to.
Yeah.
I hear you, and maybe that's just it for me. But maybe it's also because
you can't say we aren't used to it, because I mean, all of this stuff started really last console generation, and it's just gotten bigger, but it's the same thing. Like the people who spend all their money on Destiny 1, like it's the same deal.
It's Project $5, just different.
I'm like all blurry now for some reason.
It's because you're lighting.
Yeah,
I think you're lighting. Yeah, but I don't know, man. What else you been playing? Is that all you got?
Yeah, man. That's all I got.
Tales and Destiny 2?
Oh, we play some Killing Floor with Scar, and we were going to play on PC because it's just so much easier for me to just sit here and boot up a game than it is to like go to a console. But it took us forever to load up that thing, man. And once we got it loaded, we couldn't get in the same party. I don't know what was going on. So we just jumped on PlayStation.
The PC version of Killing Floor is starting to become a little bit unplayable. Because we can't even really get anything started. Like it's getting really bad, and it's so much easier to just hop on a console, lock the party down, and it just be us just having fun. And at this point, I'm playing mostly on Xbox at this point, but like it's a lot easier than to deal with the PC at this point. Even though I'm gonna be back real soon once the beta for the fall update comes around. But
yeah, because we also what's up?
Well, I was gonna ask. So what I'm hearing is Xbox is better than PC, right?
It's silly, man. He's silly.
No matter what, I am never going to be like, I'm never going to be PC master race.
Oh, I know.
That's never going to be my jam. I have a PC. I can play pretty much what I want to. I usually prefer to play games that I can't get on the consoles. But I'm a console player first. So that's not going to change except for tomorrow.
2 Point Hospital.
2 Point Hospital comes out tomorrow, and I'm gonna be about that life.
What is that?
Gonna be about that. 2 Point Hospital is the spiritual successor to Theme Hospital.
Okay.
He's like,
which is the old Bullfrog game that was about basically like sim hospital type.
Right.
Yeah, he gets on me for JRPGs and stuff, and then like he's like, I'm gonna build a hospital, and I'm gonna put in some IVs.
Yeah, I'd rather build a hospital than play with an angsty teenage, super effeminate Japanese person.
She's
that looks
a
like a
woman.
I'd rather build a hospital than to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, but all right. So I played the Killing Floor in the past week. I tried to play on all 3 different platforms. Didn't really work on PC, so I ended up playing on PlayStation. And I just realized that it had been a long time since I turned my PlayStation on. Bruh, it's been so long.
How many updates you have?
You know, like how when you haven't turned on your console in a minute, well, especially your PlayStation, you get all those notifications back to back. This updated, that updated, this updated, that updated. That it just felt like that was just running forever. I was just like,
was it in double digits when it finished for your notifications?
I didn't even look. I was like, you know what? I ain't even gonna look at it. I just want to play Killing Floor right now. Like that's
Kratos is like, where you at, man?
Yeah, I ain't even close to finishing that. But
Kratos' son, all grown up.
Right, Trace is like, what up, dog?
Yeah, I mean he's basically on the I ain't great stage. I ain't great. But so I played that. I've been playing a decent amount of the Mass Effects. Tried to play a little bit of one, and I just don't really want to go back. I'm done. I just don't. One is just not gonna work for me.
It's not worth your time. Just Genesis that jank.
Yeah, I did. I bought Genesis for like $4.
Yeah,
it breaks my heart, man. It's like,
one is still the best as far as lore and introduction to the universe. It's the best.
I still remember going through one of the later missions, and you go through this like full mission, and at the end of it, you get this like amazing gun or something. I don't even remember. And my inventory was full, and I couldn't get it. So I had to reload my save, clear some room, do the mission all over again. It took an hour, and then I could get the gun or whatever.
You just spend too much time in the menus, and I'm just like, I don't have that kind of time no more. Like, I really just don't.
So you're gonna spend a bunch of time in a game that's all a menu.
What do you mean?
Get 2 Point Hospital.
That's I'm building. I'm not in the menus trying to sort things out. No, I'm actually in there. I'm building the hospital.
You're saving lives, Chase.
Yes, that's right. We're saving lives from.
Make sure you get that generator just
imaginary diseases and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about that live. But
unless it's Prison Architect,
right? Exactly.
Prison Architect, which is coming free on Xbox for Xbox Gold.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Second half of September. Yes, first half of September.
But even though the console version is kind of iffy, I own it on PlayStation. I'm just kind of like, okay, this doesn't work as well. Like the communication, because on PC there's a bar that's constantly updating and tell you what's going on. You don't have that on the console version, and not having just that one thing kind of changes everything for me.
So what I'm hearing you say is PC is better than Xbox and PlayStation.
PC version of Prison Architect is the best version, because also another thing is, like, when they started the console development, it was separated from the PC development. So the PC development went further than the consoles at that point. Right, so when you're on PC, like, you can do a women's prison. You can't do a women's prison on the console version.
No, just get it right. You don't like the console version because you cannot play the
Orange is the New Black. The video game.
You can't.
My female prison, I did call it the Animals. Like, I did. Like, I did. I named the prison the Animals. But it's been mostly Mass Effect 2, playing the game with my daughter, and I've already talked about that. And just being back in is just wonderful. Like, it's my favorite game. Like, so, like, it's pretty darn good. So I enjoy it. I still, like, she went through the whole thing. Now she done lost Miranda's loyalty and she can't get it back. It's just, I'm like,
but Miranda doesn't have to be loyal if she's leading your team.
Yes, what you do is, and this is how I lost. I usually lose Jack's loyalty, and then I looked up a guide on how.
If you go to Miranda and talk to her, you'd be like, you side with Jack. Go to Miranda and be like, she's crazy, yo.
But
like, I had to.
You have to have a certain amount of Paragon or Renegade. Without a lot of the other.
Yeah, but if you
if you have like 25%, if you go on like mostly Paragon and you have like 25% Renegade, you can't do it. Like, and that's where she is right now because she's done some Renegade stuff.
But I did it like that to where
I've done it, but that's only if you have to side with Jack. No, you have to have damn near 100% Paragon or Renegade. You can't do it if you have a little bit of the other. I've looked this up, dog. Like
no, I did it though. I didn't look it up. I lived it. You side with Jack, and then you go talk to Miranda, and you be like, "She's crazy. I was just lying to her." And
that means you have to have most and only a little bit of one or the other. You can't have but for a certain percent. If you have over like 20% of Renegade and you're all Paragon, the shit doesn't work. It just doesn't.
Okay.
I've been here like a few times.
Chase, he's seen it.
He's seen it. But Chase done seen it too.
I played this game 13 times. I played this game 13 times. I done seen it.
Okay. I believe you, man. I believe you.
All right, Mike, what you been up? What else?
But yeah, that's I think I played something else, but I can't remember right now, and we need to move on.
Well, quick question, Scar. Did you or Chase snag Forza Horizon 2 for free on Games of Gold?
I believe I did.
I did, but I also have 3. So.
Oh, okay. I think a lot of people don't own 3, so I was thinking like for game nights or something, 2 might be a good throwback.
Yeah, I did. Because I did your I think I beat you in one of your things.
Oh,
like the jumping thing.
Okay.
Shots fired, dog. Shots fired. See this is like I don't really get like that into it. I don't really get that into it, but I did get a little something on me when I started playing Dance Central. Everybody on my friends list, I was smashing scores, and I was just like,
I know you did that 3 years ago, but I still beat you.
But that's probably because you a lot of your friends are dudes, and you probably one of the few dudes that play Dance Central. That's probably why.
Dance Central is amazing. What are you talking about? Dance Central,
Dance
Central is one of the only 2 reasons to own a Connect.
I will vouch for Scar because Dance Central is quite good. It's made really well.
Oh, okay. Real quick. So we Redbox Dance Central 2017. And it was awesome. Right now, if you look at Redbox or Slick Deals, you can get a free game rental like now through Labor Day by just responding to this Redbox thing. So if you want to go grab Dance Central or anything from Redbox, any game, check that out.
Speaking of free,
I'll tweet y'all the link.
Yeah, do that.
On Humble right now.
Redbox. Why the Redbox always outside? Like, you know what I mean?
Not at Walmart. They're inside.
I don't feel safe. But it's like right inside the door. Like somebody can snatch that joint and just run. Like,
and I wish Ninja would.
I mean, I'm just saying, like I don't necessarily live
in the best of places.
Look, I live in Richmond, bro. Like it's real. Check the stats. Like it's not a game out here.
Not a game out here yet.
I remember back when G4 was a thing. They had like this big podcast thing, and they were talking about that when Redbox first started doing games. They were like, they're gonna put games in Redboxes. Is that going to work in LA?
I had a guy come in when I was still in storage. I had a guy tell me that his that he kept running into issues where he would try to get a game and somebody just put a disc back in there, which is like scan the disc and then put a sticker on it. Put a sticker on like a blank like CD.
Right.
CDR, and put it back in the Redbox. He would just scan it, print it out, put it on the jump, give it back to Redbox. And he said that the same thing kept happening to him like 4 times in a row, so he gave up. But it's around here. That's what I'm saying. That's Richmond.
All right, so I don't want to jump down a rabbit trail because y'all probably have an agenda or something. But
this is ScarCasm.
It's not facetious.
Oh, okay.
It's sort of facetious.
Yeah. Chase misled me then. But like, so I've got a buddy. If you listen to Everyday Gamers, you've heard me mention a podcast called Dad Tales Podcast, which is like some guys I play weekly with. You know, we do raids and Crucible and all that stuff. And one of the guys lived in New Jersey, worked at a Toyota dealership. And he recently took a job with a Toyota dealership as a mechanic in Texas. So he moved from New Jersey to Texas. And so he's like, what do I need to expect? And so I'm like telling him all this, like, you got to try some barbecue, you know, people are going to be nice to you and all this stuff, like stuff I'm used to living in Alabama about just being in the South. And like, he got there and he's like, houses are so cheap and everyone's nice. And this is amazing. And like, they've already found like a community group and all this other stuff. And it's been great. So my question is for like Scar, well, and I know you got Pooh Bear and all that. So take that out of the equation, but you know, Derek up in Detroit, like places that people aren't really super duper happy living in, like, why don't you just move? And I know money comes into that, but like it's always puzzled me, like people that refuse to like ever uproot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, coming here was my uproot. Like, you know what I mean? I'm an hour away from home. Like, it's not like a different
from
you know,
Baltimore.
That's where Pooh Bear lives. Yeah, I'm from Newport News. And I came up to Richmond. Well, I will say the area where I am in Richmond is not the bad Richmond, but bad Richmond travels a little bit. You know what I mean? Like Richmond travels a little bit.
Heck, you know, but it's also. Right, I hear you. I'm right south of Birmingham, and you know, you look at like Birmingham, the city, like downtown has one of the highest crime rates, you know, in the country. But you know, that's a good 20 miles away, and it doesn't.
Richmond used to be third in the murder rate.
I think we're up there. We'll have to check.
We're close.
We'll have to check the stats, but we're up there.
Like that's a bad stat to own. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. Education and murder, yay! But at least where we're at, like geographically, like we're in a good spot, and we really enjoy the city we live in. And it's puzzling to me people that live in, you know, quote unquote crap towns. Not saying any of y'all do, and just refuse to ever get out of there for, you know, better greener pastures or whatever.
Sometimes it's money, man.
Well,
like I mean,
most of the time it's money. But another thing is, it doesn't bother me at this point. Like I'm from downtown Newport News. If you know anything about downtown Newport News, that is not a place. And you know what? I made it out of there. And you know what? I ended up in a better part of Newport News that wasn't as bad, but I was close to the Black Club, which brings a whole separate set of issues. But you know, it's just. At some point, it just becomes normal. I'm pretty sure it feels. I'm pretty sure the people that live in Chicago, in the bad areas of Chicago, will say the same thing. Like, because we think Chicago is like absolutely murder, death, kill central. Which really, it's if you look at the murders and stuff like that, they're not even close to the top 10. Like. It's bad in a whole lot of places, but it's not so bad that I would want to leave here. I mean, let's be honest. I live near the NASCAR track, bro. Like, it's not really like, you know.
Hey, I'm less than an hour from Talladega, bro. We're good. I hear that.
Right.
Yeah. No, literally, I can walk. My fat ass could walk to the Richmond International Raceway. That's how close I am. No, for real. I can see the raceway clear as day from my bedroom window. That's how close I am. If you look up the Richmond International Raceway, you know exactly where I live. I'll tell you that. Like, if you know where that is, you know where I live. So it's. I mean, a lot of times it's complacency. Sometimes it's money. Sometimes it's like, you know, a lot of people don't want to, you know, I think even if you can uproot, you don't want to uproot away from your people, like your family and all of that kind of stuff. Like, you know, there's a lot of reasons. Yeah. There's a whole lot of reasons. And, you know, at one point after I lost my job a couple years ago, like I really considered moving to Maryland to be closer to Pooh Bear. I didn't necessarily want to go to Baltimore. That seemed like a terrible idea.
Because you watched The Wire and were scared.
Right, to death.
Well, I was look. They look. Pooh Bear and them live in the county. They don't live in the city. They live in the county, in the surrounding areas. You know what I'm saying?
But it's raining
I think
in Baltimore.
I think a lot of it comes down to honestly Meef ignorance, right? And not just in a bad way.
It comes down to Meefin ignorance.
No, it just comes down to Meef. It could come down to Meef and ignorance.
It could.
But what it is that people don't know what they are missing. They don't know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They don't have anything to compare their current living situation to because they've always been here.
And the fact that a lot of us, oh, excuse me, a lot of us in those areas don't travel.
Right. And so you don't know what's outside of there. And you don't know.
No. Everybody's got a cell phone. I mean,
yeah, but Meef, you could pull up pictures of Alabama all day, but you can't taste the food and you can't experience the people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah,
no,
right.
It's the same. Look, I'll tell you like this. Like it's really hard for people to understand a situation that they're not in, which is the reason why a lot of people consider Black Lives Matter a terrorist group.
That's why I listen to Facetious, so I can like understand the culture.
Right.
Like, oh, so that's what that's all about.
Right. I get it now.
Yeah.
So I know what it's like to be black now.
Right. Like to be honest, like as far as traveling goes, I have not.
I'll tell you a story.
Other than going to Alabama, I have not traveled anywhere that was not on the East Coast.
I got you.
So he wouldn't know what he was missing in Colorado or in Texas. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't know what he was missing because he never been there. But you got to start.
I wanted to tell you all this for years.
Mm-hmm.
And it just hadn't come up, but I have actually experienced a DWB.
What?
Okay, so here's what happened. All right,
okay.
We need to hear this one.
Settle down,
Benny.
All right.
Here.
So back when me and my white friends all played soccer. So we all had the heavy, thick Adidas jackets.
Right.
That had that big old like TriStar
that patch on the side.
Yeah, on the side and everything. Yeah. My grandparents had an Oldsmobile 98, which if you know what that car is, it's a tank on four wheels, and it's like longer than I can even show you.
Right.
It's wider than the room I'm in. It's just this massive.
Did you have the Cutlass on grown folks?
No. It wasn't the Cutlass, but
it wasn't no Cutlass. It wasn't no Cutlass. It wasn't no grown folks.
Just Google Oldsmobile 98, like not 98 the year. The car was called a 98, and it was huge. Like you could fit 4 in the front, 4 in the back, like comfortably.
My cousin had one of those.
My cousin
had one of those. Yeah.
Oh, it was awesome, but it was also kind of synonymous with like the old Impalas and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So one day, because we're dumb kids, we're driving around with the windows down in like 40-degree weather. So we've got our Adidas jackets on, we've got our hoods up and everything, and we're cruising. And a cop pulls behind me and lights me up, and I'm like, all right, yeah, cool, whatever. And so I pull over into a gas station, and next thing you know, no, it was a grocery store parking lot. It was a Bruno's back when those existed. Okay. Next thing you know, 6 cop cars around us for I don't know what. Turns out the cop had fat fingered the license plate, so it came up as a different car. So he thought it was stolen,
right?
And saw us all like in our Adidas jackets with the hoods, matching jackets or whatever. And so we're all surrounded and freaking out because 17-year-old me is like, I didn't do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Luckily,
around here, you cannot wear Raiders gear in school to this day.
Oh my goodness. So luckily they got it all squared out and they're like, oh, the plates weren't matching. And I'm like, well, it's my grandmother's car. So like, I don't know anything about that. And they're like, okay, well, you're free to go. And so all six cop cars, they file out and we're just all sitting there like, what just happened?
That's weird. Just so you know, future reference, if you ever tell that story again, you don't have to say me and my white friends, because you said you continue on to say on the soccer team. That would generally include white friends. So I'm just letting you know.
Okay, this brings up a real weird topic. But let's put this in perspective. Like you just said that, right? Yeah. Why is the story mode on the last couple FIFA games been a brother?
My player has been a black dude from Britain.
What is we doing here? Like,
maybe they're still riding that Freddie Adu train. I don't know.
I have no clue, man. It's so funny.
Wow, I ain't heard that name in a long time. Did he actually turn out to be anything?
Nah, he kind of fell off.
Yeah, man. So just FYI, but that is a hilarious story, man. That 98, my cousin had one of those, and when I went to go do my driver's license,
Jones sitting on grown folks.
No. No. So my cousin.
They know grown folks means that you have rims that are 20 inches or above.
Right. No, she was not. She was not.
Thank you, AZ. Lazy.
Strikes again. So I went to take my driver's license test at 16 and everything. And so I passed the written exam, was cool. But they went out and inspected my car, and one of my brake lights was out. And you don't know, because when you hit your brake lights, you're not facing but the rear of the car, so you wouldn't know. And he's like, sorry, you cannot take your driver's test today, the driving portion of it, unless you go switch out cars with everything. So I went back to Awoka, which was only 6 miles away. I'm like, cuz I need to borrow your car. She was like, what for? I'm like, I need to take my driver test. She was like, look here, be careful with my car. I'm like, girl, I got it. She was like, JR, don't miss. I'm like, look, I got it. So I went back and everything checked out. All her lights worked. Everything was cool, man. And I was rolling that thing, dog. And you're right. It is a tank. The turning radius on that thing.
Oh my goodness. You're a bus driver in it.
It's like a 6'4". It's like a 6'4". You whip the wheel 6 times and pop back twice. Like it's one of them.
Yeah.
So I was in there rolling, man. You know what I'm saying? And then he's like, all right, parallel park here. I'm like, all right, cool. Now keep in mind, this vehicle is another 2.5 feet longer than my older vehicle. so I pull up to it and I whip it in, and I'm like, I straighten out. I'm like, hold on, that ain't right. Let me pull over. Exactly. Look like you doing wax on, wax off over there. Like
later, Arcana.
Whip it. Yeah, you are whipping, and then he was like, you know what? And he was like, you know what? I don't know why I asked you to park here, because this space, it looks like it is literally too small for the car. He's like, you got it. I know you got it. Just keep rolling. Passed the exam. Yeah. Went back to the house. Everything was good.
Can you move them cones a little bit just for your boy? What? Time for your boy.
Look,
just a little bit.
I need the cones just a little ways, just a little ways. But no, man, it was crazy. But that car is hard to drive.
That car, another story. Like a few years after the BWD incident, none of the driver's side windows worked. So legit, I'm doing this through a McDonald's drive-through at about 11 p.m. We went through the drive-through backwards, and like I said, it seats 6 comfortably, and so we got the whole crew. And so we roll through there backwards, and we're like, "Oh yeah, I want 2 number 4s and all this," and we get our $20 order and stuff.
Right,
and then we get to the window, and they're just kind of like, "Huh." But, hey, it'll make it through a McDonald's drive-through backwards. I'll tell you that.
It will. I tell you, man. She kept that car clean, bro. It was all white. She kept that bad boy clean, and I mean, inside
you scraped the wall of the drive-through, and the wall is messed up. The car fine.
I may have too. I don't know, but
How similar is it to an 88?
Let me see. Let me take a look at the 98.
Because we had an 88 that I inherited from my grandma from a little bit.
My dad used to drive a Nova. A Nova.
88.
Novas are cool. I've seen some Novas that people remake into drag cars, and they put those fat wheels on the back of them, and you'll see this little Nova just shooting down the track. It's pretty cool.
So to answer your question, Chase, an 88 is the baby brother of the 98.
Oh, okay.
The 88 is way smaller.
Cool.
Yeah, but man, I'm telling you, man, like you in a luxury vehicle when you got those seats, when you got those seats that remind you of what is it, velvet? Like they feel like velvet.
Our 88 was that velvet. Am I wrong? It was like a burgundy velvet
made out of recycled velveteen rabbits. Like
you hood, like and my cousin, she didn't allow smoking, she ain't allowed drinking, she ain't allowed eating in her car whatsoever, because she didn't want to be hood with one of those people who had like the little throw blankets, the little Afghans, and they see their seat covers, like she didn't want none of that.
What color was your seats, man?
Her seats were purple, dog.
Let me ask you this: was her liner attached?
100%. And clean.
Wow.
Telling you, bro. Telling you.
Wow. Because, if it's not like scraping the top of your head,
listen, never drive a 98 with the windows down. The first thing to go was that headliner. That is the first thing to go. They had them little thumbtacks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Little thumbtack sticker.
Little super glue, little staples. Yep.
Let's make it happen. So
that's good times.
Yes, sir.
Well, what color was your interior, Meef?
Heck, I don't even remember. I think it was like cream color or something like that.
Oh, yeah, ours was like a burgundy color, and it was like that stuff got so hot, man. It won't like burn you like leather, but it definitely got that heat in there.
Yeah, man. Let's see.
It was like microwave 1 minute too long kind of heat.
Yeah.
Like,
all right, here's the 88.
So we're running a little long here. What you been watching, me? If you've been watching anything?
Oh man, so me and wifey did a 1 month trial of Hulu so we could watch Handmaid's Tale, and so we binged through that, and then the month ended and there's nothing new out there, so we cut that, and then we watched a series called The Sinner. Sinner on Netflix that had Jessica Biel and I forget the guy's name.
So that's how you spell sinner? I didn't know.
Well, okay, so if you would listen to Everyday Gamers, they were like, "Are you saying sinner or center?"
Yeah, exactly.
So I had to clarify.
I was like, it's pretty clear, it's sinner. There was no T anywhere in there, but
But whatever.
I think they were just wondering, is Meef really watching a show called Sinner?
Yeah, it's good. If you check it on Netflix.
Blue watches Lucifer,
and it's great.
See,
it's great.
And a lot of us, Christian folks, watch Preacher and stuff like that. So Preacher's a little out there, so I'm told. I watched about half a season of that. I watched half a season.
I didn't get past the first episode.
I got a couple in, and I don't think it was for me, but Detroit Slasher likes it, so the OFR guys like it. So, Well, we watched that, and then the current episodes are airing now of The Sinner on, I think it's USA. So you have like an on-demand service. You can probably catch up if you want to watch that first part of the second season, and then, like I said, the first season's on Netflix. So we've been doing that. And all right, y'all can make fun of me all you want. It is totally fine. But me and the wife, since The Bachelorette ended about a month ago.
See, I'm already making fun of you in my heart.
We started Bachelor in Paradise, Blue.
Oh, that's the raw one, ain't it? Ain't that raw?
So
that's the raw one, yeah.
It's it's not like raw or anything like that, but like it's definitely, they bring 8 people from Bachelorette season,
all the losers.
Yeah, and 8 people from Bachelor seasons, and they're like, hey, go hook up and have fun.
Basically.
And so we've been watching that, and that's kind of like, our little quality time thing. So yeah.
Hey, I ain't mad at you. I ain't hating on you for quality time, bro.
I take one for the team.
Do what you can.
Yep.
What about you, Blue?
What have I been watching?
Yeah.
Bro, I have been catching up on some anime, trying to start up some new anime. So I started up Sacred Blacksmith the other day. That's all right. I think that's on Hulu, possibly Netflix. I can't remember where I saw it at. I think it's on 2 services, but started that up a little bit and have been really. I'm caught up on everything. I'm caught up on Boruto. I'm caught up on My Hero Academia. I am caught up on what else was there? Anyway, there's a couple more, but I'm all caught up on all of my anime, man, and I love them. Like, they're really, really good.
I'm the only one that cares about this, Blue. This is the Blue and Chase podcast now.
I know clearly. See, I see Meef over here like, wow.
He took his headphones off and everything. He's like, anime? All right.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, I can go pee. I can go like check out kids and everything.
You know what I'm saying? But no, that's where I'm at, man. I'm on Verve, summarily. Verve and Amazon Video and Netflix.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Verve is.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Verve is a great service for people that don't even like anime because anime is a big part of it. But they just I was like, holy crap, and they just added like 90s Nickelodeon. So me and the kids been watching Salute Your Shorts, and that's been awesome.
Yeah, see, look, now Meef is in. Meef is in with that 90s Nick. I mean, you done brought it back.
I watched it at the time. But I don't know how good Salute Your Shorts is going to be when I'm a grown ass man.
Right, well, but
you got to educate the kids on,
Right, you got to bring them up on the right thing. But I will say this: I'm also been watching and still trying to juggle Flash. I'm almost done with Flash, the most recent season, and then I'll almost be done with man, I hate to say it, but Supergirl. Flash and then Arrow, then Supergirl. And I might finally go back and watch Legends.
You saw her get them beats though.
Oh boy,
y'all keep talking about that. I'm gonna have to like.
Meef, have you ever watched somebody in real life get beat up so bad you want to laugh, but you feel bad for them that you cannot? Oh, that's how she.
Oh, I got a story about that. All right, so
getting beat.
So, all right, so we're at the beach, right? Yeah. Gulf Shores, and I'm there with the homies. Like I said,
right.
Back in the day, me and guys, I think I was still in high school, honestly, like senior in high school, and we get down off the beach, and we're just walking, trying to like mac on girls and stuff, because
that's what you do.
Boys got some game. I mean,
what you do.
But
we don't say macking on girls no more. We say we was looking for snacks.
Oh, that's a new one to me. All right.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, that. And as we're walking, we see like this guy like bumps into me, and I turn around like, dude, it's a beach. Like there's plenty of space, and he's walking backwards. Like this, like egging somebody on. So this group of like 3, bro dudes that are probably in a fraternity in college are talking smack to this other group of guys that look like football players, and they start throwing down on the beach, and it was insane. And like there was this one black dude that looked like Derrick Henry, and he gets on top of this. The football player, he gets on top of this other dude, and he's just got him in a headlock and just like rocking him. And like there was this probably 5'6", 125-pound white dude, like literally doing like Hulkamania elbow drops on the black dude, trying to get him off of his friend. And he's just having none of it. He's just like, now I'm good.
Right.
I'm solid. And so finally somebody's like, cops. And I don't even know if those cops or not. So everybody like, kind of runs off. And the guy that was getting rocked, he stands up and his face like looks like when you get tape and you like tape your face like all like this, and there's just blood everywhere. And it was the most insane fight I've ever seen, like in real life. Oh my gosh. I still remember it like vividly. It was nuts.
One day I'll have to tell you about 2 fraternity throwdown fight. I'll have to tell you about that. No less, and I'm not lying when I say it, no less than 15 people involved.
Oh, that's
At
awesome.
once.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, that's fascinating.
Right. Statute of limitations has expired on this thing, so I can finally say it.
Yeah, I watched a mini race war happen at the bowling alley once.
What?
And it was the same bowling alley that Allen Iverson got in trouble in.
Oh, really? So we shouldn't have been talking about practice.
Yeah. They say he threw that chair and hit that lady. Right. But yeah, and the worst part about it is it was glow bowling. And my brother-in-law paid. It was like $15 a head, and he paid for everybody because he was still in the military at that point.
So he had that. He had them ducats.
So he had them ducats. You know what I'm saying? And we got there. We was looking. They were looking for balls.
Yes. What are ducats? Just whisper it to me.
I think it's kind of like small ducks.
I got you. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
They are dollars. It is enough dollars to put in a bucket, hence dollar, buckets, ducats.
Doom, 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 doom.
We got to do this again. I mean, I'm sorry. This is too much fun.
So we all sitting there and we putting on, they had just got their shoes and all that kind of stuff. I have my own ball and shoes, so I'm good. Right. And as soon as we got ready to start, I bought a light ball that I could hurl. Like, it was cheap, and I bought a light ball that I could just fling down. Now I'm terrible at bowling, like really terrible. But at the time, I wanted to get better, and I know. And then we had just sat down, and he was like, all right, who's going first? All of a sudden, I know he just didn't say that. And then it just it was about four of our Caucasian brethren and about 6 brothers got into a straight brawl. And my brother-in-law was like, "Oh, we got to go," and we just up and left, and no one got to throw a ball, no nothing. I had to hurry up and shove my stuff back in the bag. It was just
so wrong
or everything. And of course he didn't get his money back because we got the hell out of there. Right,
man. I know we were wrong.
But yeah, one dude got tossed though. I did see a skinny white dude get flung.
Bro.
About a good 10 feet.
Yeah. Next time me and Meefin, I will tell you about the fight at Truman that literally traveled 6 hours from where I went to school to people at the campus of the University of Illinois told me about it 10 years after I graduated. Oh, that was y'all. They heard about the story 6 hours later. It was like that. And I'm not underselling the story when I tell you it was like a movie as everything what was going on in there. And I'll tell y'all later.
All right. So we need to go ahead. Me and Chase need to wrap up what we've been watching so we can wrap up the show. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go real fast. I've been watching Royal Pains. I started over Royal Pains with my girl.
Great show.
I still really
like that on
Netflix.
Really? Okay. I watched all of the first season and loved it, but I think I fell off halfway through the second or third.
I could not remember where I stopped. I think I got to the second or third season. Right. But I don't remember where I stopped. So starting over is cool. I just kind of it just kind of sucks because everything that's gonna happen in the first season is just kind of
I fell off when an old girl joined the official team or something like that. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Oh man, you fell off early.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about, but I don't think I lasted that much longer after that either. But yeah, just look, I'm at the part right now where the husband comes back. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at right now, where the husband come back in first season. And then me and Pooh Bear had a day, and I rented the Black Panther.
Nice.
Rented the Black Panther. We got a Black Panther on, and that was dope. But see, here's the problem with she hadn't seen Black Panther yet. but I had already took her with me to see Infinity War. So during the part where he got tossed, she was like, "Well, I already seen Infinity War. I know he'll be back." so like the logical brain of my child, and then just a ton of YouTube, but that's normal for your boy.
But that's mostly like band stuff and like your subscribed channels or whatever.
Yes, I'm currently watching someone play through Grand Theft Auto 4. He switched to the Ballad of Gay Tony instead of doing Lost and Dan. He didn't do Lost and Dan, but he went straight to Gay Tony. I'm like, what is you doing, dog?
I liked both of those. Played them both.
Yeah, they're both really good. I enjoy both.
What are you talking about? The driving is bad in GTA. It's fine.
GTA 4, the driving is terrible.
Yeah, whatever.
Like you got to turn the jump like you got to turn it like that
98.
That 98. You got to turn everything like that 98. Like the whole goal in Grand Theft Auto 4 is if you want to get anywhere without crashing a lot, get the smallest car available.
Okay, but at some point, like a tenth of the way through the game,
until Lost and Damned, came out, motorcycles were terrible.
But 10% through the game, you just say, "I'll pay the $24 for the taxi to fast travel instead of driving all the way over there." So
yeah, but the guy that I'm watching, he does like stupid stuff. Like he will take a taxi somewhere and then immediately shoot the taxi driver just because.
Well, and then you like GTA 4, you get that cheat code where it's like, "Oh, 5 stars. How about no stars?" Okay, have a nice day.
Well, so far he hasn't cheated. Now, I didn't really use that one. I used the one where you call your girlfriend and she immediately heals you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you'd be like, "Yeah, I need some help. Let me pull out my phone. Call old girl."
That's how it works in real life, don't it?
Right.
Get that stamina. You get that your stamina goes down there.
Your what?
That's a different podcast.
Your what goes down?
Your stamina.
That is not what you said the first time.
Yeah, I heard stamina, but it's okay. It's all
right,
good.
Go Chase, so we can wrap.
He does this to me all the time. But
he does.
But anyway, we haven't watched too much, but we did. I watched Ruby again with the wife because she wanted to watch through the show, and then after she binged the whole thing in like 2 days, and she was like, "Okay, you're not gonna like get me into another one of these because like it's just I'm just gonna get too into it and it's gonna end, and then we're gonna have to wait for the next season."
What do you mean the whole thing? Because Ruby's like 7+ seasons, right?
Right.
Yeah, she watched all that.
Oh crap!
Yeah, in 2 days, bro.
Oh my goodness!
But get this, like the first season, since they were going for more of a web show type deal, it was like each episode's like 5 minutes long, so the first season's pretty quick. Yeah. So, but after second and third season, they get more like 15-20 minutes, like a normal show. So, but yeah, she really enjoyed that. I mean, it is really good. But after
first season's quick time episodes is what you're saying.
Yeah. But we were looking for something else on Verve, and then me and her watched for the first time Mass Effect Paragon Lost.
You know what? I ripped that from YouTube. It's not great. But I ripped that from YouTube. Somebody put the whole movie up on YouTube, and I had my little YouTube ripper thing available. So I ripped that whole thing from YouTube, and I watched it, and I was like, I wasted my bandwidth on this.
Real quick,
we enjoyed it.
You know what? One of the best things I've ever seen on YouTube is it was Pulp Fiction re-edited to be chronological, so it goes like in the order of the events that happen. And it was, having seen Pulp Fiction a few times, it was the coolest thing to watch.
Yeah, I did. I watched one of those with Memento. Back when Vimeo was still a cool thing. Somebody put that on
damn boy.
So on Vimeo, and they put Memento in order.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, because the stuff with like Butch and stuff was probably like the last things in the thing. Right? Yeah.
It was so neat because like the very first scene is like when he gives the watch, to his son, because it happened like 30 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
And then just watching it unfold, like in the order that it would have actually happened, it was so cool. So, Scar,
I need to look that up.
You need to find that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
It's out there somewhere, I'm sure.
I got premium. I can find it.
Yeah, because that is cool, but you have to watch it normal first, because the reason it's like that in the first thing is because if you watch it in order, it spoils shit,
Like I said, like I had seen the original like multiple times before I ever saw this one, so it was dope.
So we enjoyed it because they because it's basically the story that James Vega tells you when you're like duking it out about his losing he chooses the intel over the colony and whatnot.
Yeah. Chooses the mission instead of doing like kind of what's the right thing, and that's pretty good. The Dragon Age Seeker movie too. I enjoyed that one though.
Never saw that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much what we've been doing. I mean, I'm caught up on My Hero Academia except for one episode, and
so good.
I haven't watched any more of that Darling in the Franxx since we talked last.
I tried to watch that one. I can't hang on that one, bro.
Yeah, I watched 2 episodes.
Through the first episode, I was like, I'm out. I just couldn't do it.
You're just like assuming position.
Right. I was like, nah,
don't make any weird noises, please.
Yeah, it's weird, man. That thing, I don't know about that one, man. That is very different.
Yeah, I don't
know nothing about it.
It's anime.
I don't know if Meefis heard the last episode.
I wasn't listening to Chase when he was talking about it before, so
yeah.
He started talking about anime stuff.
We noped out of that one real quick, Scar. We were like, all right.
Right.
Yeah, you almost left the frame. You was just like, all right, time to go that way.
Right.
All right, Chase, wrap it up.
All right, man. Shout out to people listening and watching. Right. We did get some pretty good chat going on, and shout out to Ron Blocker and Arcana who jumped in here. And
Arcana had a lot to say.
Yeah, Arcana definitely did have a lot to say.
Oh, was there a chat in here that I'm missing? I guess
Arcana was on Chase's chat.
Yeah, I get all of it on my I get all of it on my restream chat. So
yeah, I got a few on the MySpace stream, but y'all didn't see that.
Yeah,
MySpace stream is stupid.
I miss MySpace sometimes. I like.
And there he goes. Bye.
And there he is. Apparently, he liked it. He liked it.
He liked MySpace,
but Aperion didn't like him. So
yeah, but get your shouties, Mr. Meef.
I'll shout out the Open Forum Radio podcast. Like I listened to their latest episode today, which is the 30th, and they were talking about how much fun we had with the fantasy football draft.
Yeah,
and I absolutely concur. Like we all got up in Skype, and we're live drafting, and it was probably the first year that I can remember since we've been doing this for the last 5 years that. Like everyone was
Comcast.
I'm sorry, Comcast. Like, yeah. But it was the first time I can remember that everyone was there and like actively live drafting, even though not everybody was able to join the Skype call. We had a blast.
Yeah,
and just listen to the OFR cast, their latest where they're talking about D-Raj drafting a kicker in round 7. It's like, hey, you do you, man.
Right.
And like the trades that are proposed and stuff, like it's just going to be a super fun year. And I gotta say, with Blue picking 2nd and Meef picking 3rd, me and Blue are gonna wreck some fools this year.
I think so.
We got some teams going on, so
I think we're gonna be all right.
I think we're gonna be all right. Yeah. So I think it'll be a really fun year. But we'll see what happens. Maybe all of our kickers, get hurt week 1. So
you never know. Have D-Raj, the only person out there with points in that category. He got a gym. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like I said, if you're hearing me for the first time, co-host a podcast called Everyday Gamers, and we don't cuss as much as Scar, but
I cuss a lot.
Yeah.
So you say you don't cuss as much, so you cuss some?
Oh, you'll have to listen to the show to find out, Chase, because you haven't, obviously.
I have. I'm all caught up.
I'm just playing, man. But yeah, so we do that. I play on Destiny, and I'm Meef J on Twitter and Xbox Live, so I'm around. That's what I got.
What about you, Blue?
Man, thanks to everyone dropping in. Thanks for Ron Block from coming over from the from Facetious and stuff, man. And yeah, shouts to everybody here, man. I appreciate being on. I always enjoy being on. My dude Meef, talking about. And yeah, so and
Pax
everyone
out
was gonna
2015, Blue. Pax out 2015.
That's it, baby. I still laugh about that. Meef was like,
I'm cold.
I can't stay in my hotel room. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. He's
oh yeah. We didn't even get into the domestic violence thing that was happening like 20 feet away from me underneath.
Yeah. It was greatness. But yeah, that's yeah. So shout outs there, man. Yeah, shout outs to OFR. Shout outs to the whole network, man. It's really good to just hear everybody out there doing their thing, man. It's fun. It's good. And shout outs to my boy Stupendous, got him a new ride. He had to get a new ride, so your boy's rocking a new ride.
Yeah. Throw some D's on that bitch.
But no, man, that's really about it, man. So everybody, look, if we don't get a chance to say it, look, enjoy Labor Day weekend. It's coming up. Please be safe. Come back with all your digits. Everybody come back. Be careful. And you know what? We'll holler at y'all next week. So that's all I got.
Yeah, man. How about you, Scar?
Man, shout out to the folks. I mean, of course, Blue. I mean, we do this every week, so it's not a big deal. I am.
I mean, you're here,
right? But whatever.
Yeah, it's just whatever. Meef, man, it's always a good time.
Heck yeah, it is.
And you are welcome back anytime, because the more people like you are here, and that's not a white person thing. That I'm just
yes, it is. It's fine.
In general,
it's fine. You can say it's because you're white. It's okay.
No. The more people want to guest and are willing to come on, the less I got to do. So thank you, because it's make the podcast great again. So.
Diversity Day.
One host at a time.
HR made us do this.
I mean, it's like,
MPGA,
make podcast great again. But I mean, for real, like the August thing has really worked out well for us. Like, I've really enjoyed each of these shows. And even though the next one won't be in August, I think it's still going to be a good time.
Yeah.
So thank you for checking in with your boys. You know what? For real, I may add the hashtag. I may add the hashtag when I share the show. So you know what? That's the show title. Make podcast great again.
MPGA, baby.
Yep, Chase, remember that.
Okay.
You gotta edit these ones. So make podcast great again. You might want to write that down.
Okay.
Take some notes.
Yeah, I got that.
But yeah, man. But yeah, shout out to the people, man. We appreciate y'all, all of y'all.
Yeah, man. It's been good because August has been like really cool, and
Scar, you're 100% right. He just says August twice.
Yeah. August.
No question. August has been great.
Like, okay, like, all right, okay, cool. That's all right, I guess.
I came up with the hashtag before I realized it was saying the same thing twice, and then as soon as Chase said it, it was like.
So you left the scrutiny to him, like you wanted to scrutinize him. You came up with it. Like you should have been like, that was on me. You ain't never once stood up, took that blame.
I just like puns.
I hate everything right now.
But yeah,
Go ahead, Chase.
We're definitely gonna have to do this again. This actual group of people, because we gotta hear about that fight. And
yeah,
I do have a fight story, but and it's a hardcore show fight, so we'll save that too.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this, Blue. One last question. Is that a facetious story or a sarcasm story?
It could be whatever.
It's a facetious sarcasm story when we
do
this again.
Tailor it.
I could tailor it to be whatever it shall need to be.
Yeah, I feel you.
But
the story is going to be right. Edgar worthy.
Yeah, probably. I don't know, man. I could edit it for sure.
Now, but cool.
But it starts off with, keep in mind, these are two fraternities fighting. So you could take that for how you want to take that. So, and not just oh man, no, bro. I'm talking about 8 versus like 11.
You're talking about who's the B now?
Yeah, no. The first word of the fight starts with B, like, and then it moves along.
And then when you were talking about the, he said
was it a whole when I say gamer you say punk thing or whatever? What were we talking about?
No. Well, kind of started from that.
Let's just save it.
We're referencing the old Spike Lee movie, School Days.
Yeah, we've seen it. Yeah.
No,
but
we've seen it.
Yeah,
I have freaking Do the Right Thing on Blu-ray.
But did you see School Days though?
Did you see School Days? What's he talking about?
Exactly. I'm gonna tell you this about School Days. My man's one of the mans in them and his girl get on, and she licks his hair and he has a jerry curl. Like that happens during that movie.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Jerry curls, what they have in Coming to America, Chase.
Okay.
Coming to America was a movie.
I've seen Coming to America. I know what a Jerry curl is because Jules Winfield had it in Pulp Fiction.
You know what? There's one question that you can ask that can make this podcast last indefinitely. That is Coming to America or Friday. Make this podcast last forever.
I don't think we can do that tonight.
No, not at all.
You do that. I mean, we still need to talk about best black show theme songs.
We
will do that one day when if we ever return to Everyday Gamers. I mean,
what?
Because we ain't never got the invite.
Why you gotta go there, Blue?
I'm just saying.
Why you gotta go there?
You gotta invite. They ain't invite me.
Yeah. Just I love you, Meef. Mm-hmm. It's been like 18 months though. You know what I'm saying? Like
we ain't forgot.
All right.
Black shows matter, dog.
Y'all wait till the next one.
Scar, you ain't got nothing on me. Everybody's like,
all right.
I'd like to shout out Blue and Scar. No sarcasm. Chase is over here talking about
Chase
anime.
is over here. Just putting the show together. Just
no, he put this one together.
If y'all want to go another 30 on vape stuff, me and Blue can check out of here.
No,
right. Yeah.
I mean, I've only had this for 2 days, so I don't really have a good. There's no good conversation to have from this yet, but it's coming.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Yep.
Wrap the show up, Chase.
All right, man. Shout out them Warriors, and later.
Mm-hmm.
Peace out to the Warriors.
Peace out to the Warriors. All right. I'll let y'all.
All right. End the 15 streams. That was fun, guys.
That was fun. All right, y'all.
All right. Peace, brothers.
Peace out.
Later, Scar. Bye, Scar.
You didn't actually press the button though.
Yeah, I know. We gotta. This is the after show between me and you.
No, we good. Bye.
Later.